Buongiorno, everyone. Welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. Welcome to today's watch-along, an early one, the early kick-off. Villa Park settings were just under 15 minutes till kick-off. The boys are warming up there. Bruno's had a fresh dye. And more importantly, Anthony Gordon with the blonde bonnet starts. All that controversy last week of him getting subbed off starts today. Only makes his second start for Newcastle United. Jonathan's had the fresh dye as well. We're all looking fresh and ready. Let us know what you just see in the chat. How's everyone doing? William reckons an easy 3 points. Be happy with that one. I don't think today will be easy myself. I think it'll be a hard game. Look at Villa doing really well. Villa in 6. Unai Emery's came in, took them from 16th to 6th, doing a brilliant job. Villa Park's never an easy place to go. Listen, we haven't won there in nearly a decade. Last time we won there was, I think it was September 2013. Ben Arfa and Gouffran, the French duo. So it won't be easy. But Newcastle are obviously flying at the minute, looking to win 6 games in a row. 6 wins in a row it would be if they managed to get it today. Shout out, that's the big news. You can see the team news along the bottom of your screen there. We'll get into that in just a second. Big up Diego. Please hit a like as you get in the live stream chat. Well said, mate. Smash that like button, people, and subscribe if you haven't already. Afternoon, mate. Oh, I think it will be a good game, regardless of the result. I think this will be a good game. I think it'll be tight. I think there'll be goals. If you watched the preview, you'd say I said 1-1. I reckon maybe 1-1, 2-2. I'd be absolutely buzzing, obviously, to come away with the win here today. Like, if we can come away from Villa and get the 3 points, it would be massive, because we would go 6 points clear in the top 4 if we won today. Spurs are 5th on 53 points, 30 games played. Newcastle are 3rd on 29 games played. So, we would go 6 points clear if we won today in terms of the top 4. And then obviously we'll keep making that 3rd place ours. It's not just about top 4, it's top 3 at this point. Because Man United play Forest tomorrow, but they're slipping off. They've got a Europa League quarter-final to deal with. They give away 2 late goals the other day in a game where Martinez went off injured, Varane went off injured, Rashford's already injured. So Man United are struggling a bit now since we beat them. So I think they'll probably will still finish 4th. Spurs somehow seem to keep picking up results even though they don't play well. They should have got beat last week against Brighton easily, but they got shafted by VAR. But today, Newcastle, what an opportunity to really, really put yourself seriously in this top 4 now and cement it in a way. What will be 8 games left. Spurs next Sunday at home is absolutely huge. But focus on today. Away the Magpies 5-1 to the tune. Very confident. I get West Ham business. West Ham settings that one. 3-1 Ewan. Anthony says, hey, Matty, I was the Irish guy who's going to rip you. Looking forward to a great game. Good fan cam that, Anthony. Cheers. Cheers for nearly rip my arms off. Hope you're doing well. 3-2 Newcastle. Danny's watching it in Barbados. All the way from Barbados. Jealous, mate. I wish I was in Barbados right now. Said Newcastle. I'll tell you that. 7:30 a.m. in Barbados. Enjoy yourself, mate. Hopefully this sets you up for a good day in the sunshine. Cheers, Thomas. Big fan of the channel. Big 3 points today. 2-1. That could most definitely be the scoreline today as well. Like 2-1 Newcastle. 2-1. Yeah, I think a lot of people might have a bet on 2-1 today. We'll finish off getting into your chat and then we'll get into the team news. That's on the bottom. And then we'll look at the subs, the bench, because there's a big name, a big smile returning to the Newcastle matchday squad today. You can guess who that is. Right then, people, before we do get into the team, I'm just going to quickly whack it on the Instagram story, let people know that we are live. Get some viewers in here. And we are less than 10 minutes till kick-off. Big game. Good to see Shea Given there on the Twitch line. Right then. Live now. Watkins and Isak in the thumbnail for me on that one. I'll be surprised if one of them two doesn't score today. Right, and that's on. So, let's have a look at the team news. Running along the bottom of your screen now. The usual back line never changes under Eddie Howe, does it? People are saying, should Matty Target come in? Should we get some fresh legs in there? people are thinking maybe Lascelles would come in at some point with all these games so quickly together. Like this is our third away game and our fourth game in a week and a half, 2 weeks. So it's been a busy one. But Eddie Howe has said himself in press conferences he doesn't like to rotate the defensive line. So we'll stick with that. Pope, Trippier, Fabian Schär, Sven Botman, and Dan Burn is the back line. Keg's giving out Bongiornos. I'm going to send him a link, see if he can get in. I thought he'd be busy today. He probably is. He may just be watching on the phone in his car, but I'll send him the link anyways. See if he can jump in. But Bongiorno, mate. So I'll send Keg this. See if he wants to jump in. Probably too busy, but we'll give him the option. And then we'll get into the rest of the team news. So the back line, like I said, remains the same. And the midfield, Joelinton drops into midfield today. Longstaff drops to the bench is the big one. So midfield, Bruno Guimaraes, Joelinton and Joe Willock. Obviously, we could see that change. Eddie Howe said before the game to the BT Sport lot that he could look to bring on Wilson during the game and change the 4-4-2 like he did against Brentford last week. But that's the midfield, Bruno, Joe and Willock. Up front, Jacob Murphy, Anthony Gordon and Alexander Isak leads the line instead of Callum Wilson again. Wilson himself was saying in his press conference that he was, unhappy at being dropped, but he's waiting. What are you doing with? He's in the
Bonjour.
How's it coming? That was quick.
I know. I was just busy watching. I was just pulled up at the tip. I'm in a queue at the tip at the minute.
Oh, is that the old Ashton Tipsies there, is it?
Oh, not the Aston one. No, it's the I don't know where I am. North Tyneside or something.
Oh, he's moving up the world, moving up the world now.
Getting fancy these days. I did the link that it started, so you started come and say hello.
Nice of you to jump in, mate. What you feeling ahead of today's game? Then confident in another 3 points?
I am. It feels a little bit strange being so confident. Obviously, all the years that we've been used to thinking, I suppose the point will do. Then there was that awful run just after Christmas, wasn't there, where we just couldn't get 3 points to save our lives. But we're back on track where we were before the World Cup break. So, yeah, I'm confident again. Villa's been on a really good run, though, to be fair, under Emery. Like, they were shocking under Steven Gerrard, but Emery's come back and put them, like, third in the league. They're on a really, really good run at the minute. So, I think away particularly will be difficult. A team, like, at their home ground who's on really, really good form in the top 6 now. It's going to be a hard game, but, yeah, I'm confident. I think we'll scrape it. I think it'll be a tight, narrow game, but, yeah, I think we've got enough to win.
I would do. Like, a lot of people in the chat are going for a 2-1. Me, personally, I've said I kind of feel like a draw today, mainly because our record at Villa Park's been awful for years, and Villa are in good form. But I think we've got to get out of that mindset as well, don't we? Like, time to change now. Do you know what I mean? There's never been a better Newcastle that's visited Villa Park in the last 10 years, arguably.
Yeah, I think the pessimistic score prediction's probably a 1-1. I don't see we're losing. And yeah, I think a 2-1 win is more than likely.
Because there's a chance for Newcastle. Today I was saying to the people before, 6 points clear, we would go with Spurs. We would be 6 points in the top 4. And that would be us level on games now as well. So we would have a 6-point advantage on the Champions League places if we managed to win the day.
Crazy that, man. Like,
massive, isn't it?
Like, after that dodgy spell after the World Cup, it looked like I was kind of with the impression that we're probably not going to make top 4, but it's fine because I didn't expect we to at the beginning of the season anyway. I mean, we both predicted before the season that a top 7 finish would have been fantastic, and I still stand by that. Like, even if we did drop out of the top 4, it's not the worst thing in the world. But now we are where we are. It's crazy. Like, we are more than likely probably going to finish 3rd, like at worst 4th, and that's fucking crazy.
At worst 4th, man, you'd never think you'd be saying that thing, would you?
And that's mad, isn't it?
At worst 4th, well, that's the way it's looking now. Like, with the run we've had, look, we're in the chance of getting 6 wins in a row today, man. And we've been to some really hard places, West Ham on a Wednesday night, Brentford last week, obviously Man U at home, Forest on a Friday night. There's been some tough games. And Villa the day, Emery. Do you think? I mean, Emery's proven that he's a class manager, winning trophies. He's proven taking Villa from the relegation zone battles to top 6. If you could go back and choose, would you have chose Emery, or are you happy to stick with Howe?
Back then, Emery probably would have been my choice, yeah. I think when we were linked with him, and it seemed extremely likely that it was almost a done deal with Emery. I was over the moon because he has got a caliber. He's been used to like winning Europa Leagues and stuff. It's almost like his trophy. Didn't he win it like 3 years in a row or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Having a big six team like Arsenal as well. I know he didn't do particularly well with them, but he was amazing. I think Eddie Howe is a backup. I felt slightly underwhelmed at Eddie Howe at that time, to be honest with you. But looking at it now, I wouldn't change Eddie Howe for the world. You could tie Jose Mourinho or anyone in the conversation. I wouldn't change Eddie Howe for the world right now. So, I wouldn't go back and change a damn thing.
No, he wouldn't. Like, I mean, the owners at the time did prefer Emery. Emery did turn the job down, but I think Eddie Howe suited us so well at that time to drag us out of relegation zone. And you just every week he does the team proud, and he end up with these selections, these interviews, everything.
Eddie Howe would have been my first choice to replace Steve Bruce if we were still under Mike Ashley. Like, he would have been my dream appointment, knowing that we probably would never have got any better than Eddie Howe under Mike Ashley because he was so negative. And Howe was a million times better than what Steve Bruce ever was. But with the ownership, I did think we would get some European caliber manager. So I think having Eddie Howe, who had been out of work for like 2 years, last job was with Bournemouth, who I think done an underrated job. I know everybody says, oh, we got relegated with Bournemouth. What's he done in his career? I think he's had a really underrated time with Bournemouth because he took them from the pits of League Two, almost conference football, to like an 8th place finish in the Premier League or something. Like, that's up there with like Nigel Clough shit. Like, if he ever wins something with Newcastle, like a league or an FA Cup or anything in Europe, he's up there with Nigel Clough, or Brian Clough, sorry, of one of the greatest European British managers of all time for me. Like, the job is severely underrated. So yeah, when he got the job over a European caliber manager, I was underwhelmed, but I wasn't disappointed. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, all right, like, this is the first appointment under the new owners. If it doesn't go well, we'll just change things up. It's not a big deal, but I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. But it was such a shrewd choice. It was actually like technical genius. Like, I don't think anyone foreseen it playing out the way that it has. I certainly didn't. Like I said at the beginning of the season, we were predicting 7th, 8th, which would have been absolutely fine. But the fact that we're breaking top 4 is just bonkers. It's absolutely insane.
Just laughing there, just seeing the Villa team who Newcastle tried to sign in January, and then Lucas Digne went to Villa instead. Big money. He's on the bench. Can't even get a start there, Lucas Digne. He's on the bench for Aston Villa. I don't know if he's had injuries or whatever. But what do you make of Anthony Gordon? Second start for Newcastle today, thrown in the deep end.
I'm a little bit surprised, to be honest with you. I didn't see that one coming. Obviously, like I say, it's only his second start. He's been here nearly 4 months, and like he's had 1 or 2 injuries and stuff. Struggled to get into a team that's been playing really, really well. I thought we'd done so well last week that I didn't think the team would change at all. I get Eddie Howe changing it up because he doesn't very often. Like you said, the back 4 never changes. But yeah, I didn't think that would be one thing that changes. But again, it's not something that I'm mad at. I think it's potentially a good call. I think we need to see him a bit more. We spent a lot of money on him, and he's a very good young player. So I'm blocking up someone's path here.
Tip was.
I know. I'm happy to see how he gets on.
Shout out Kim there. Hi, Matt. I think we will win 2-1. I like the positive scoreline, Kim. Hopefully you are right. All the cameras are focusing on Gordon as well. As the kickoff is just seconds away at Villa Park. Seconds away. Martin's asking who do you have in the Grand National? I actually don't have anyone. I've given up on that. I've never won a horse race in bet in my life, so I've stopped doing it. Waste of time. Do you know what I mean? I can barely win a football bet these days. I'm not going to bet on the ponies. Do you know what I mean? I kind of do. What else have we got? Hope Gordon grabs this opportunity with both hands. He won't get a better chance. He won't, and I think I think it's huge because of the week that he's had and the build-up and the bus stops and all the talk. And then Eddie Howe squashed it in the presser yesterday. So it's a big chance for him to perform, and I've got him on first goal. Anthony Gordon, first goal. Going for it.
Right, I'm going to get Gan anyway because I'm blocking someone up and I'm nearly into the tip now anyway. So I'll let you
No worries, mate. Enjoy that Saturday tip trip.
I will do. See you later. Enjoy the match.
Cheers, mate. Hopefully. Take it easy.
Right.
Yeah. Newcastle players in a huddle here at Villa Park. Dead up for it. Got more blunt than he mean the team. Got more blundies in the team now than anything else. Gareth Southgate, England gaffer, is in the stands, obviously. Ex-Villa captain. Need to charge that phone, but I can't charge the phone. I should ask. Well, yeah, we go. So let me know what you are saying about Gordon starting. Do you agree with that? What about Isaac getting the nod ahead of Wilson as we are underway? I'm happy with it. There's an abundance of pace in that front three. Look at Isaac chasing down Emmy Martinez already. Murphy doing the same on the right-hand side. And look at that, we're nearly forced to throw in. Villa kept it in. But the pressure, the intensity, 17 seconds in, the usual Eddie Howe style of play. Oh, Villa, it's a good pass splitting the defence though. Ollie Watkins is in, Botman's the wrong side. He's at the post. Thank fuck for that. Villa have hit the post in 28 seconds. Ollie Watkins should have scored. A defence splitting pass. It's a brilliant pass, that mind. And he completely takes Botman and Shaw out of the game. Watkins goes to the bottom corner and he hits the post. Ollie Watkins, a man in form. Oh, it's unlucky for Villa. It's lucky for Newcastle. What a stinking start. That would have been 28 seconds on the clock and Aston Villa hit the post. It was a bright start for Newcastle as well, but we've got to be with that one. There's Gordon. Go on, space for Murphy. Good run by Gordon. Gives it to Murphy. There's space for Murphy in the box, yeah. Dinks it. Oh, defended by Villa. End action in the opening 2 minutes. Emery's got your Stone Island on. He's ready for it. Ready for a scrap. Oh, Bruno gives away a cheap foul middle of the park. Oh, it's poor by Trippier. Doesn't get his foot enough on it. Ramsey is going to go out for a throw. Newcastle through again. Bobbling about the place. Go on, Bruno. Switch play. Gives it back to Botman. Out way to Bain. Sounds like a good atmosphere at Villa Park. Obviously from the away end as usual. But Villa fans are up for it as well. Foul. Julian wins that one. Nicely done, left-hand side. Definite foul from John McGinn, that one. Everyone's up for this one. Botman, Shaw, back post. Is going to float it in. Shaw does win the header. Flicks it on. Isaac's there. Takes a touch. Oh, Mings intercepts. Well in, Fabian Shaw. Good tackle that. Oh, Bruno. Buendia slips away from him. Ashley Young still at left. Ashley Young still at right back. Ashley not so young. He's been around for fucking ages. Go on, Isaac. Close the keeper down. Oh, Ramsey turns brilliantly there. Decent player, Ramsey. Like any, I'd have him. Oh, Moreno's absolutely dusted Murphy. Cross cleared. Willock can look to counter. Nah. Villa playing well, yeah. Unai Emery and the Villa coaching staff were already celebrating when Watkins was 1-on-1. They thought that was going to hit the back of the net. But 30 seconds in, thankfully, it hit the post. Oh, Villa winning the midfield battle at the minute. Like McGinn, Louise, they're getting stuck in. But Newcastle can get on if you are the left-hand side. Anthony Gordon. Isaac's made a good run, doesn't pick him out. Doesn't pick anybody out, gives the ball away. Wins it back, though. Energy. Good energy from Anthony Gordon. Shaw looks for a long ball to the right. Poor out for a throw. Longstaff on the bench today as well, remember that? First time he's been given a rest for as long as I remember, to be fair. Like months since Longstaff hasn't started a game. Oh, good interception that by Julian. Trippier getting stuck in. Isaac's got a turn here on the box. Shoots! Oh, Tess Martinez and wins a corner for Newcastle. Fires it down the throat of Martinez there and he pushes it over the bar. Nice turn, quick shot. Good power behind it. And it needed saved. And it will be Newcastle's first corner of the game. 9 minutes in. Isaac's dead up for it. Full of confidence. I think he's looking to score 5 games in a row away from home. Corner comes in, good move. Oh, Martinez read it, to be fair to him. Shaw was lurking around the back post, but Emi Martinez came out and caught it. Villa are going to look to counter here. Good interception by Joe Willock. Bruno. Well, he's just running in the wrong direction there, Bruno, but he wins the foul. Shaw goes long. Gordon's going to get that, is he? Yeah. Just fancy his chances today against Ashley Young, like. But that crossing by Gordon's not good enough. Cleared at the front post. Oh, damn, Ben. What's he trying to do there? Trying to roll the ball. And Louise just picks it off him. Jacob Ramsey to Buendia. Newcastle forcing the ball back to Mings. Villa cross it in left hand side. Watkins back post. Heads it down. Ramsey. 1-0 Villa. 1-0 Villa. Tell you, Ramsey was looking bright. He was looking lively. And he scored. We'll have to watch that back there, see who's at fault defensively. But Villa have looked dangerous, very dangerous going forward. They'd already hit the post early on. And now they've went 1-0 up. Literally minutes ago I said Newcastle should be after Jacob Ramsey. And he's just proven why. 1-0 Villa. Goes out the right hand side here. Byrne slow to close down. It's a fantastic ball. And Watkins heads it back. Nobody's watching the run of Ramsey. It's unbelievable by Watkins. Trippier's not even jumping for it, and nobody is watching Ramsey. Who's meant to be on Ramsey? Because Fabian Shaw's just ball watching. And it's poor that there's no one from midfield. Maybe a Bruno or a Willock coming back to help out. Murphy's standing on the edge of the box watching. And Ramsey can't miss. He just fires it home. Pope's got no chance. Half asleep there, half asleep Newcastle. And it was coming, to be fair. Every time they went forward, they looked like they were going to get in behind us. Watkins has been so good. His movement's been very good. And I have to say, Byrne and Trippier there, the fullbacks, looked a bit off the pace. Well, we went 1-0 down at Brentford. We'll have to come back now against Villa. See what you lot are saying in the chat. I need to wake up. We're slow starting the game now again, isn't it? Slow start of the game again. Just like Brentford last week, and Eddie Howe admitted it. The first half wasn't good enough, and this opening 12 minutes has been the same. It is like we want to be down in the first 15 minutes. It's like we want to come back, isn't it? Making life difficult for ourselves in back-to-back away games. But Newcastle did it last week. We can do it here. Plenty of time left in the game to come back. I said this live as well. What is Dan Byrne trying to do? He's trying to roll the ball away. It all comes from that way. Villa win possession and then they get the cross in. It's a great cross in. It's a very good header back by Watkins. Somebody's got to be marking Ramsey though. And Byrne needs to fucking stop pissing about the left back. It's all Villa still, yeah. Still in full possession. Oh. Can I get the ball off them? Looks like Murphy's dropped into midfield now, and Willock's up top. He has Watkins. No one near him again. He's left Shaw for dead. He's turned. He's shot, and it's a brilliant save by Nick Pope with his foot. Outstretched foot of Nick Pope denies Villa going to turn up, but they're still in the box here. Who's this? Dendonka squares it. Ramsey's hit the bar. Wow, we've got away with that one. Jacob Ramsey smashed it against the bar from about 8 yards out. They've still had it though. Villa crossed the ball back in. Oh, we are getting absolutely peppered. Yeah, peppered up nicely. Peppercorn steak. Yes, Bruno gives it a Willock on the break. Can we create something here? Because we are getting absolutely battered. Oh, Willock's cross straight in the hands of Martinez. Well, Villa fans will be wondering how they're not 2-0 up. The crossbar and the brilliance of Nick Pope denies them. Shaw is having a May, nowhere near Ollie Watkins again. Luckily, Watkins' finish isn't that good there. It's not in the corner enough. I think Murphy looks tight today. He's been slow. He's slow to get the ball back there. And then Ramsey fires it off the bar. Good tackle by Bruno in the middle of the park. Villa player goes down, nothing wrong with it. I think we need to switch to 4-4-2 again, like we did last week against Brentford, because for me, it's just reminiscent of that Brentford game where Isak's up top, struggling by himself, can't get the ball, can't get any space, having no joy. And once we changed at half time against Brentford, it worked wonders. There's nothing in that. Look at that. Ramsey's hit the deck there. Von Bruno. Tony getting carved open. Proper Toby Carvery. Toby Carvery business here at Villa Park. 16 minutes in. Get the dark arts on the go. Dark arts. Ramsey's still down. Oh. Just looking at the goal back there. Watkins, how he's heading him back, stretching. But it's just I can't believe nobody's watching the run of Ramsey. He does this a lot for Villa. Gets in the box, scores goals. You know, that Frank Lampard type player bursting into the box. Nobody's watching. You've got Murphy, Willock standing watching. No one's tracking him. Dominique would take a point today. I think he definitely would now when he 1-0 down. I think I said the same thing at Brentford last week. So still time. More than enough time to come back. Only 17 minutes in. But I think we need to change things up. Look at Ramsey there. He's got to score, to be fair. That second one off the bar. He's unlucky, I suppose. It's off the bar. But oh my. It's not been a good start for Newcastle at all. Barely touched the ball, to be honest. And we look slow at the back. Look a bit complacent. We haven't been able to get Gordon really into the game. Isak's looking isolated. All right, Newcastle, build a bit of possession up here. Get a bit of tempo going. We've had no flow to this game at all. Throw in for Newcastle. Just showing in the replay now. He's trying to lob. Dan Burn again. He's having an absolute stinker at left back. Get Target on, man. Target against his former side. Get the fresh legs in, because Burns doing an absolute madness at left back again. Like, he's just all over the place. All over the place. You got to say he's been at this for a couple of weeks now. Like, he leveled up a bit in the second half against Brentford, but the first half he was poor. I thought moments against Forest and stuff he was poor. Over the top, Isaac. Go on, Isaac. The defender hits the deck. Free kick given. Fuck. Fletcher saying Dan Burn got away with it past few games. Yep. Dan Burn is not a fullback. Too big. Hasn't got the skills. I mean, he did brilliant when he first came in the first couple of months, but I think now that Matty Target's back, I definitely put him in. What is Pope doing? Pope was off his lane again there. He loves it. Loves the old sweep. I keep that Pope. Will it go missing? Hitting on us on Trippier, Shaw. Oh, they are. That's been the game plan from the off, hasn't it? You've seen it when Watkins hit the post in the first 30 seconds. Trippier and Shaw nowhere to be seen. That's a much better ball by Trippier though to Joelinton. Emi Martinez is coming flying out, the Argentinian against the Brazilian, and he does well, to be honest. And it's a throw into Newcastle. Otherwise, Joelinton was in. Oh, Trippier again, giving the ball away. I think we could look at bringing Jacob Murphy off and maybe reintroduce Almiron if he's ready enough, because he's looking a bit tired. Jacob Murphy's played a lot of games coming in from the cold. So maybe bring on an Almiron to check back. Or a yellow card for Fabian Shaw. First card of the game, I think. It has gone to centre-back Shaw. Let's have a look at the replay. 5th booking of the season for number 5. Not bad, that, to be fair. Like, Howard's not happy with that. He doesn't think it should be yellow. Mad Dog Tyndall's going off it. Anderson needs more game time. This is Dominique. Could maybe chuck him in because I think Willock's been missing this game and all. Everyone has, to be honest. Let that go, let that go. Oh, they want a back pass there. Villa. Did Shaw take a touch? Oh. People are saying it was not even a foul, never mind a yellow card. I think we're missing Longstaff, says Aaron. Go on, give it to Murphy. There we go. Right hand side. Joelinton can be getting it. Oh, first time, Murph, man. First time. That's a much better ball. Isaac! Oh, just skips past him. Oh, look, that was a great pass by Murphy. I was wanting him to play it straight to Joelinton, who ran to the front post, but Murphy trying to pick out Isaac at the back post. A very good ball, and was it just too far in front of a stretching Alexander Isaac? That was better, though. That was better. Isaac inches away. They're playing us at our own game. They literally are, actually. Yeah, he's smart, isn't he, Emery? Smart, and he's getting Villa to do what Newcastle normally do. That's how quick it can change. We just need one chance like that. Converted. Bruno, that's a lovely bit of footwork. Newcastle having a bit more joy now. Over the top. Oh, bit ambitious, that through ball, like with Villa's height at the back and Tyrone Mings. And clear that away. Now comes Buendia. Burn doesn't know whether that come or go. Willock's tracking back. Through ball again to Watkins. Oh, Pope's a bit in no man's land and it goes out for a corner. And this game could end up like 3-3 at this rate. Feels like we've been playing a lot longer than 24 minutes, mate. There's a corner to Villa. Take a short one. Nobody watching McGinn. Fucking hell, it flashes across goal, and we're lucky that there wasn't a Villa player at the back post. How's no one watching the short corner? There's 3 of them waiting for it. Now they're on the opposite flank, crossed in. Oh, Buendia with the header. Luckily it goes miles wide. I was expecting the net to ripple there. Buendia has a free header in the middle of the box, and he should do it a lot better. Got to get on target, surely. How is fucking 5'5" Buendia got a free header 5 yards out there? How has he got a free header there? He's the tiniest player on the pitch, and he's got a free header. Shaky defence. Yeah, up there with Trippier is just a smaller Trippier. Probably smaller. Eddie Howe's looking a bit frustrated on the slide lines, and you can't blame him. Horrible start. This mind Wilson on at half time, says David. I'd bring Target and Wilson on me like half time. I'd switch to 4-4-2 and I'll maybe take off Murphy, maybe bring on Almir on Anderson. Bring Target on as well, says Aaron. Defence is looking shaky. It certainly is looking very fucking shaky. Come on, lads. Gordon's got to watch his man there. Bruno's closing him down, so you go to the flank. It's free kick anyway. Villa are hitting the deck left, right, and centre, yeah. They are literally playing us at our own game, like someone said before in the chat, like Dark Arts. Dark Aston. They're good going forward. They have them little passes in the final third, just keeps cutting us open. We haven't tested them defensively enough, though. We know, but as midfield's good. Look at Douglas Luiz was a target of Arsenal for 50 million in January, wasn't he? They've got McGinn in there. He was a very good player for me. Strong, hard-working, quite technical at times. You've got Buendia, Ramsey, Watkins. He has Ramsey in the box. They are a top 6, top 8 side, like definitely. They deserve to be where they are now, and with Emery. And if they invest in the summer, I think they'll start creeping up the leagues a lot. Then Donker puts one over the bar. Now that he mentioned him, then Donkey puts one over the bar. Jacob Ramsey's just taking the piss out of everyone. He's just taking it past every Newcastle player. Dribbling around with for fun. McGinn right hand side. Bain. Go on, Bain, get stuck in, lad. Well done. Better tackle that time from Dan Bain. Throw in for Villa though, next to the corner flag. Passing it back. Mings quite further forward here, the centre backs. Look like he was lining up a shot there, thinks he's Vincent Kompany. Left hand side though, Villa, space again. Murphy slow, he's tired, get him off. Floats it in, Bain heads away. Only as far as the edge of the box. Willer, can we get the ball? No, we can't. We can't get the ball back from Aston Villa, but we do win a free kick. Snapping at Willock's heels there. Buendia deserved the free kick. Bruno takes it quickly. Space for Bruno back home in the centre circle. Good ball out wide, Anthony Gordon. Let's do something with this one, Gordon. Come on, Gordy. Slow with it, taking it down. He took too long to trap it. McGinn comes and gets it. How and Tyndall in discussions? Will they be making changes at half time? I think definitely it's going to be the case. We have definitely got to make substitutions at half time. Willock turns there. Good there. Can he get in the box with it? You're looking for a free kick. Oh, can't even get a corner. Again, good defending from Villa. Then Donker coming back. That looked like it was a corner to me, like, surely. Or did it hit off Willock's toes? Ugh. Oh, Julian on. Trippier gets it back. Space, come on. Oh, how about Trippier? That's an easy pass down the flank to Murphy, surely. Good switch, though, to Gordon. Very good switch. Gives it a Will at Gordon. Bruno's edge of the area. He crosses it, Gordon. Good ball. Julian's running in. Just over the top of him. Oh, then we'll give away another foul. But Villa are very smart here. They keep hitting the deck. They keep getting in the way and keep winning fouls and breaking up our momentum. Watkins just spins and falls there, doesn't he? That was better for Newcastle, though. They're getting into the final third areas a bit more now, crossing it, just to kind of get on the end of them. Is that Diego Carlos on the bench there as well for Villa? Targeting Newcastle back in January. Diego Carlos and Lucas Dean, both on the bench for Villa. Gordon, good footwork. Plays it at Joelinton, though. Need a bit more progressive passing. Trippier. Joelinton's made a good run. Can Murphy find him? He can in the box just about. Gives it back to Trippier. That's better. Bruno crosses it in. Poor cross. Easily cleared by Tyrone Mings. Good turn by Fabian Shaw. Watkins this time doesn't have a chance to fall over. Nice little through ball. Great idea. Murphy had made the run. We'll look to find him over the top. Julian, good interception. That's better. Isaac can get in. Oh, what a tackle that is by Douglas Luiz. What a tackle that is. Isaac's about to pick it up and burst into the box, but Villa hitting the deck again. Jacob Ramsey. Gordon bang average, says Julian. I think we need to go 4-2-3-1, bring Target and Wilson on. I'd be in favour of that. Like, we have to do what we did against Brentford last week. We need a strong team talking to change of formation and at least 2 substitutes. Come on, lads. Nice touch by Bruno. Joe Willock. Made things hard for himself there. I think he should just look for the easy pass. But he's done well. Can give it to Gordon, who can surely take on Ashley Young. Finds Bruno. Give him the ball away again, man. Can't keep a hold of it. Missing the Maxi magic. Says Losey. Well, Maxi's having a nice time in France, isn't he? Getting his treatment in France for his hamstring. Apparently, at first they said he was going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. Eddie Howe played that down yesterday in the press conference, said he would be out for maybe a couple of weeks. He hopes to have him back in Newcastle next week. Cross left-hand side from Villa. Out for a throw. It's a foul, referee. Maybe if he wins the foul. Just Joe bringing up the record at Villa Park. Well, it's been a painful trip so far. The usual painful trip to Villa Park. Like you said, 10 years since we've last won there. You'd think this could be the year, the way we've been playing, but also the way Villa have been playing. That's why I said a draw. You got the right-hand side here, though. Murphy. Just cross it in and win the corner there. Take the deflection, win the corner. Back to Trippier, though. Back to Murphy. Is he onside? Yeah. Someone want to close them down? The ball's just bouncing about the box and no one wants it. Most away points this season, Newcastle are third, 27 points. City have had 30, Arsenal have had 35. Got to remember how good that is. In the turnaround we've had, we never used to win away from home, did we? Hardly anywhere. Julian, that's a brilliant touch through the legs. Someone needs to make a run on side. Isak was... He was in two minds, wasn't he? He was like, do I come? Do I try and... Poor decision making from Newcastle again in the final third. And then again, Aston Villa hit the deck and win a free kick. Isak's kicking off with the linesman. Because look at Moreno's, he knows Trippier's coming and there's the slightest bit of contact and he just goes flying over. Even the cameraman behind the shot there was like, he knew it wasn't a foul either. Giving Villa everything, this referee. Everything. 9 minutes until half time. Still 1-0 Villa. Oh, that's a dangerous ball over the top post. Not to do well. Comes out, heads it away. That's better from Pope. Less erratic. Nice little give and go between Bruno and Trippier. Outside of the foot. Fantastic pass to Murphy, right hand side. We need more bodies in the box. There's only Isak there. Where's Gordon? Where's Murphy? Shoots himself. Blocked. Bruno takes it up. Oh, he thought about pulling the trigger. Went against it. Lays it off. Julian in! Oh, good shot, but it's blocked. Good area that as well. Oh, there's another foul by Bruno. And another free kick to Villa. That was sitting up nicely for Julian to smash that in. So look at the replay. Again, it's just that final pass in the final area, isn't it? In and around the box. Just can't quite get it right. Look at that from Buendia. He skips up in the air. He goes flying and jumps up in the air. Oh my God. Tiniest little click of the heels and he's jumped in the air crying. Villa were nearly in there, like another ball over the top, splitting the defence, yet again getting carved open Newcastle's back line. And Pope headed it away. Poor with that as well. Slightest bit of contact and they're falling to the ground. Andrew the dive more than Tom Daly. Oh, I'll get it away that time. Honestly, every time Villa are there, they look dangerous. That's going to be a foul on Isak, surely. Oh, the Villa Park crowd have definitely got under this referee. Has he give it now? No, he hasn't. Stop play for a second. But the Villa fans are definitely turning this referee. He's making judgments and decisions on them, like you can tell. If that was the other way around, that's a free kick. Go on, Gordon. We need to see more from Gordon. Like, you're up against Ashley Young, mate. He's 45 years old. He needs to be at him more. Villa just passing it about now. They're being patient with it. And again, they look for the long ball over the top. And again, it looks like it's going to land to Watkins. It does. He lays it off. This time, that's better recovery from Trippier. Maybe he's all alone on the right. Oh, he just brilliantly sends Moreno the wrong way. You can keep going here, Murphy. Needs help. Doesn't get it. Not enough options. Wins the throw. Nearly a corner. Much better from Murphy. That first time we've really seen him pose a threat down that right flank. Trippier the throw back to Julian. Back to Shaw. Botman. Turn. Julian, can we get a runner? Try to find Bruno over the top, headed away by Villa. Oh, that's sloppy by Julian, but Willock recovers. Good little burst of speed there by Willock, who turns. Gordon on the left-hand side, he's offside. Yeah, he's offside. Well done, Gordon. Fucking shite first half from him. Done out this first half, Gordon. Like, you've got to be able to watch your lane there, Anthony, man. That's the basics right there, isn't it? Very unimpressed with Gordon, says Solo. Gordon isn't ready for me, says Paul. Could be a shout. That could be a shout. Or Almiron. Get Almiron on. Depending on what his fitness is like, but he is on the bench. He asked us a couple of minutes ago, but we are on minute 40 seconds. Oh, look at that miscommunication. Again, we're in a good area. Mayfield thinks Jordan's going to make the run. He doesn't, and he fucking passes it to Martinez. Oh, just a few minutes left of the first half. It's actually not that bad to be going in at 1-0, you know, considering the chances Villa have had, especially in the first half an hour. Oh. Willock tries to nutmeg. Loses it. Left-hand side Marino. Where's the tracking back from Murphy's anywhere near him? Gets the cross in. Pope at the front post. Watkins was there. Murphy, fancy getting rid of that lad? Why is Murphy just playing with the ball in the box? Just get rid of it. Now Villa can cross it again and win a corner. Oh, it's so sloppy at the back. So complacent with it. Pope's having to punch that away there. Watkins nearly gets his head on it. He takes Watkins' head off. And then Murphy, instead of just booting it away, dillying and dallying with it. Corner of it. I do not concede, Jan Newcastle. This would be the worst. At 1-0 half time, more than come back into it. With a 2-0, it would be a big ask, like, with the little chances we've created this game anyway. Ooh. Falls Young on the edge of the box. He's going to shoot. Hits off his own man. Still falls kindly for Villa. McGinn trying to claim a penalty. Never in a million years a penalty. He asked for a handball off Trippier. Oh, Villa are all over here. Villa all over us. We need this half-time whistle. We really need this half-time whistle. Hits off Trippier's elbow, but his arms are literally behind his back. They're never going to give that. Smart by Trippier, that one, to have his arms behind his back, to be fair, so they couldn't point to it. Douglas Luiz with the corner. Looks for another short one. They're going to take it. Same routine as last time. We're not learning. Clearly not. Get that away, Gordon. Just smash it away. That's a terrible clearance, Anthony Gordon. What are you doing, man? Finally, Murphy. Someone can kick a ball. We can't even kick a ball. Oh. Looking forward to this half-time whistle. When you get in, and you sort game plan out, change formation, and bring on at least 2 substitutions for me. We'll run through the bench at half-time. Who do you think we should bring on? Newcastle finally get a free kick. This time it's a foul on Gordon. Still time for an equaliser here. We can get moving. 1 minute to go. Murphy on the right. Trippier's got an option. Jonathan's in the box. Willock's there. Isaac's there. Space for Trippier. Find someone. Cross it in. Oh, go on, Bruno. Fire it. Oh, wasted chance. Wasted chance again. Little moments out where you're not playing well. You need to at least test the keeper. It's been given offside anyway. Yeah, Trippier's offside. Trippier's offside. Right hand side. Slides it across. Bruno in the D. Left foot. Try to bend it. Curl it bottom corner. Mail off anyway. $30 to go. Thankfully. Isak's been lost up top, and he will have to bring on Wilson again, Brentford style. Bring on Wilson, put him up top with him. 2 minutes of added time. Gordon has let us down today. Take off Gordon. He's certainly not looking £45 million worth today, like. Oh, very good touch away, Bruno and Buendia. Tries to switch it up to Isak. That's a aimless ball. Villa are going to head them away 99 times out of 100. Pointless. Just played up the line to Murphy. Oh, another Villa player diving and another free kick. Oh, what is going on here? Villa player's hit the deck holding his head as if he'd been elbowed or something. Referee obviously stops player. Buendia's down holding his face. Let's see if actually any contact was given here. It was a Martinez goal kick. Burn just turns to run and then oh, he does clip him a bit with his shoulder, like. Oh, get Burn off, like he's been a liability, hasn't he? Testing his nose and his cheekbones. He's alright, man. Just take him off. It's half time. Get on to half time. Burn plus Gordon equals dog. That left hand side has been very underwhelming in this first half. Burn's been caught out numerous times. He's looked off it. Buendia refusing to shake Burn's hand there. But lo and behold, he's absolutely fine like it. And Gordon just hasn't been good enough either. He hasn't. I think he's always tried to play the safe pass, and he's never really. Maybe he hasn't got the confidence or whatever at the minute, but he needs to be taking on Ashley Young. Like he needs to be going at Young, do a bit of trickery, get past him, use his pace. He's just stood out. He hasn't picked out the pass or hasn't got past his man. Referee blows for half time. 1-0 Aston Villa. Well, that is one of the worst first halves of Newcastle United season. Quite easily. We are lucky to not be more than 1-0 down. To be honest, they've hit the bar. Probst made a couple of good saves. At the post, 20 odd seconds in. We've struggled to create anything of any meaning, really. We've rarely tested, never mind their defence, never mind the keeper. We've done out. We've literally done nothing in that first half. So Eddie's got to get them in there, like he did at Brentford. Change formation for me. Put 4-4-2. Get Wilson on. I think Wilson's got a good record against Villa as well. Maybe get Almiron on. Get Target on for Bain. Thanks, Fastlane, for the super chat. Gordon has been awful. He needs more time. He definitely needs more time. You got to remember this is only his second start, but he hasn't showed anything at all, has he? He hasn't showed anything. That was a painful watch. Villa time wasting and diving is beyond a joke. It is it's pathetic. Villa's time wasting that is absolutely pathetic. Gordon simply isn't doing the job of a winger. Fastest in the league, he doesn't take it past his man. That's what I'm confused at. Why is he not taking it past Young, who's one of the oldest, slowest players in the league? Why is he not taking it past him? That was disgusting, says Frank. Yeah, it wasn't pretty, Diego, let's get to 100 likes. Absolutely, there's over 100 people watching right now. Just press that thumbs up. Get the likes in. I think we paid 20 million too much for Gordon. Awful first half, says Matty. Get Gordon off, says Andrew. Right, I want to know who you want to bring on, and if everyone wants Gordon off, who do you bring on for him? Let's have a look at the bench now. I'll get it on the bottom of the screen. There it is. Dubravka, Manquillo, Lascelles, Target, definitely a shout. Matt Ritchie, Longstaff even, if you want to bring some energy in the middle of the park. Elliot Anderson, same again. Look at what he did when he came on against Forest away. He could be an option. And Almiron and Wilson. If Almiron's ready to go, get him on. Wilson is the first player that's got to come on. He has got to come on second half for me. Then I'd maybe look at Target for Bain. And then I'd probably, look at Almiron. If we could make those three changes at half time, change it to 4-2-3-1, change it to 4-4-2, one of those, take your pick. Let me know in the chat. And then what else could we do? Loads of comments flying in. Let me see what you are thinking in terms of subs. The game so far. Can we get anything out of it? Definitely can, because we're lucky that it's 1-0. We are lucky that it's only one, that we can get something out of it. Bain has been average for weeks now. No, I'm sorry, Gordon is terrible. Can't run with the ball. Bring on Wilson, says Anthony. Get Miggy on. Bring on Wilson and play 4-4-2. Stay positive, says Luke. Well, absolutely. I mean, this game can change on its head. Look what happened to Brentford only last week. This game can change on its head. We just need to... It's just worrying that we haven't created a single chance. We haven't tested the keeper, really. We've gotten into the odd good position in the final third, but the last cross hasn't been good enough. It's rather too far in front, too far behind. Someone's been offside. It hasn't been working out, but there's still 45 minutes of football to be played. If we start the second half strongly, like we did last week, make the changes, there's 45 minutes to get at least a goal equalised if we keep it at 1. But I'd be surprised at this stage, because Villa should way be more than 1 up. It should be 2-3 to them. So we're still in it. So we've got to come out and put it on them. Championship performance from a Champions League pushing team. 1 second there, people. Got the Villa fans in there as well. Up the Villa, seeing Dan's ball. All right. Well, to be fair, Arsenal have been playing really well. I think they've been impressive in midfield. They've looked good going forward. Quite strong defensively. We've struggled against the likes of Mings. We haven't tested Martinez. But I've got to say, Daz, that the time wasting and diving has been very embarrassing. The amount of bad press Newcastle get for all these dark arts. Villa are pitch black arts. Yeah, can't see nout. Old Angry Noob Gamer. What a name that is for someone. Old Angry Noob Gamer. Getting spanked. We are getting spanked. We need Longstaff to cover Trippier. That's a good shout. Still half asleep. Go 4-4-2. Miggy and Wilson on half time. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Bring Ginola and Aspia on. Yeah, that would be alright if we could do that. Get Ginola on, get Aspia on. Get Dabby's ass on. Burn off and Gordon off. That's seems the obvious one. Like, because we've had no joy whatsoever down that left hand side. But we haven't on the right hand side either. Look at Murphy's done now. Gordon couldn't even get in the Dunstan team. Wow, Gordon's getting a lot of shit. Right, so because he has been shit. So yeah. I agree with this. I mean, I think the run of I can't believe that nobody was on that run of Jacob Ramsey. It was a good cross, good header back, but the run of Ramsey, nobody was watching him. It was poor, very poor that nobody was there. Good point, my Matthew. Options off the bench. The options are decent off the bench, especially going forward. You look at Wilson can come on, Almiron can come on. Longstaff in midfield can come on as well. You see the bench there on the bottom of your screen. So we have got a chance. We have got choices. Eddie Howe's got choices. I'd love to be in the dressing room now to see what the conversations are, especially between Gordon and Howe. After last week, Gordon being in a huff and Howe giving him a chance to start this week. Go on then, prove your point. Show me why you should be starting. Show me why you should have more game time. And he's done absolutely F all to prove that. Maybe Gordon is better as an impact sub. Is better as a off the bench because he was class last week. And this week, he's been absolutely honking. No creativity. Target would work good with Gordon. Needs support. Our midfield can't cope. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, Douglas Luiz, I think it's been brilliant for them in midfield. Like, afternoon, Lawrence. Yeah, I'd be happy with that. Trips has had a horrible thing. He has, to be fair now. We're talking about Bale a lot, but Trippier has been arguably just as bad on that right-hand side. He's been crap. He's been caught out. He's been... he's having a bad time of it, Trippier. Like, he is having a bad time of it on the right as well. Let's be honest, though, Villa are a lot better. To be fair, I said in the preview, I said, Villa are really good, especially right now. We're playing them at the worst possible time because they are in form at the minute. They are pushing top six. They are sixth. They're pushing for Europa League. They are a very good side. Lunchtime kickoff, Villa Park. Newcastle's record there, haven't won since 2013. I don't think it was ever going to be easy, but Villa are playing really well and they looked up for it from the off. Defence is slow, sluggish, too high, and giving the ball away. Totally agree. Been awful. Burning trips, lack pace. A point here would be a great result. Oh, I'd snap your hand off for a pint now. Like, give me another awful second half in a 90th minute equaliser. Get out of Villa Park with a point and a draw. I'll take that all day long. Take that all day long. Just because a defeat gives Villa, Spurs, and Man U that bit more of hope, didn't it? Like, Newcastle, because we've really staked our claim in the top four the last few weeks with 5 wins in a row. If we lost today, it gives them the belief again. Like, Newcastle can be got at. They can lose. They're not going to win every week, and it give them a bit of a push. I think Tottenham play at 3:00 today. Do they? Tottenham play at 3 against against who is it? Let's have a look at the fixtures that are coming up this afternoon. I didn't like the early kick-off. Like, it's too early, isn't it? It's too early. Yeah, Spurs have got Bournemouth at home, so they'll be obviously looking to win that one. But Bournemouth did give Arsenal a good go at their place. But you'd fancy Spurs to somehow just get the win, like they did last week. Other 3:00 games: Chelsea, Brighton, Everton, Fulham, Southampton, Palace, Spurs, Bournemouth, Wolves, Brentford, and the 5:30 kickoff is Man City, Leicester. And our top 4 rivals: Man United play 4:30 tomorrow away to Forest, and West Ham are at home to Arsenal. Leeds Liverpool on Monday night. Should be a good game as well. Let's hope we have a good second half. Would be very nice because that first half, we want to get over that as quickly as possible. He's starting the tequila shots. Too stressful, Danny boy. Early. 1:30. Love it. Gordon and Murphy off, both poor. Wilson and Miggy on. Gordon's on the wrong side. I reckon he's on the wrong side. Look, he played on the right against Brentford now. And he was so much better. I think he's on the wrong side. I think we should have changed that much earlier. But I guess with Murphy, you can't. Kenny Murphy's not going to play on the left. What you could do is drop Murphy deeper and then play Joe Linton or Joe Willock on the left. I'd rather what was that? I'd rather have Marlon Harewood than who? Than Gordon. Tell you what, Marlon Harewood did an alright job for us back in the day, didn't he? He did a really good job at Villa. When we brought Harewood in, he was alright. What's Jonas up to these days? Bring back Gutierrez. Yeah. So does Trippier, and also sometimes Trippier, he's got Murphy right there on the right, and he keeps on trying to float one in and just Mings and that are just heading it away all day. Like, it's easy practice for them. Bring Ward-Prowse in over the summer. I'd love to see Ward-Prowse come in. And as it stands, obviously Southampton rock bottom of the league. Ward-Prowse would be leaving. You'd think he'd be wasting the championship. Surely he'd be leaving. So I'd definitely bring in Ward-Prowse in summer. Early Kickoff can ruin a whole weekend. Definitely can, like. Definitely can. I trust Eddie and the Mad Dog. Target, Wilson and Miggy and Langstaff for the changes I'd make. Oh, it's been absolutely left on it. I mean, I don't. They're literally trying to play us at our game times 10. Do you know what I mean? But they've played some really good football now. Like, they're all good going forward. They're passing from the midfield. That through ball keeps working for them, splitting us open. Ramsey's looked very good, but the diving, McGinn jumping in the air, and Buendia always falling over, and Moreno at left back fucking shitting his pants every time anyone gets 2 yards near him. You know, it's been absolutely embarrassing, the time wasting from Villa, and I'll go in on them on the match reaction if I have to. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully Newcastle come back. We don't have to really talk about it, but it's been awful. And I tell you what else has been stinking. The referee. The referee is completely sold. He's sold to the Villa Park crowd. He's totally gave in to them. Like, anytime they shout for something, he's like, oh shit, must be, blow me whistle, must be a foul. He keeps on giving the fouls for them and now for us. Shaw's on yellow. That wasn't even a foul. Tom, bring on Longstaff. Never thought I'd say that. Well, to be fair, we've kind of missed his energy, haven't we? Because we are getting outrun in that midfield. Let's see if we are going to bring anyone on. We're just a couple of minutes away from the second half resuming. Loved Eddie's press conference, not denying massive siding. I didn't play down Bellingham, didn't play down Declan Rice. Big money moves this summer, hopefully, especially if we get Champions League top 4. But as it stands, we obviously are still in there. But this would, like I said before, invite Spurs, Man United to push on. We're back out for the second half, and it looks like there's no changes for Newcastle. What the fuck? No changes. Well, I'm both surprised and disappointed at this. Like, really am. No changes for Newcastle at half time. Not even a change of formation. Why have we not made any changes? We've been absolutely honking in that first half. One of the worst first halves of football we've seen this season. Haven't created any chances. What would make you think that it would be good to continue doing this? Oh, I don't understand that. That's the first time I'll give it time. But that is one of the first times that I really disagreed with something from Howe. I mean, look at last week. 2 changes at half time worked brilliantly. Thought he would have just done the same because this clearly hasn't been working in the first half. Have we even had a shot on target? Like, let's have a look at the stats. I can't remember having a shot on target. Like, why have we kept the same formation, the same players, but it's clearly not working? Doesn't make any sense to me, that, like. I thought we would have at least seen Wilson come on. At least change the formation. 1 shot on target Newcastle had, apparently. Can't remember that. Look at that. He's gave a foul, the referee, man. Piss off. That's not a foul. The Botman are going up for a header. We see this every time. That's what happens from every set piece. Defenders just tussling with each other. This referee is crap, man. So we've had 45% possession. Villa 55. Villa have had 8 shots to Newcastle's 3. 2 on target, 1 on target for us. Oh, bollocks, I haven't done that. Aye. Oh. I didn't get that. I still can't get over that. Not changing it. I don't like it. Do I not like that? Oh, do I not like this? Villa in the box. Do you want a good tracking back? Anyone just want to clear the ball though? Keep playing with keep fighting with fire, yeah, don't we? See everyone else in the chat as well. Can't believe there's no changes. Oh, I mean, yeah. It's just even the formation. At least change the formation, but to change the formation, you then got to bring Wilson on. Surely go up top with Isak. We've seen how well it worked last week at Brentford. We've seen how good it was last week with Isak and Wilson up top together, away from home. It's the same thing. I didn't get why we haven't made the same changes. Because Isak can't get anywhere near the ball. No one's passing to him. He's having no joy. He's completely isolated up top. Murphy's looked tired already. Gordon's been crap. Watkins is in again in the box. Anyone's watching Buendia. Watkins shoots, Pope saves. Fuck me, man. Sort this right out, man. This defence is absolutely lifting as well. No, he could have squared it there to Buendia and he could have just had a tap in. But lucky that Watkins was greedy. And Pope again with a fantastic save with his leg. They should have scored. This should be 3-0 Villa. It should be game over. It really should. If this was Newcastle, I'd be raging that we haven't wrapped up the game. Bruno, that's absolutely unreal by Bruno. Uses his body as a shield fantastically well. Murphy on the right-hand side. Please pick up a pass. Shoots himself. Drags it wide. Murphy, why are you shooting? You haven't scored since you're 13 years old. Stop shooting. You haven't scored in your whole entire life. Please don't shoot. Please pass the ball. Isak's in the box. Gordon's in the box. Willock's getting in there. Pass the ball, man. Why is he shooting there? I'd encourage it if it wasn't 1-0 we hadn't been shit and we need to get back in the game. Have a shot, lad. But you've dragged that wide. You're not going to score, man. It's better by Newcastle, though, but aye. Burn up the left. Can him and Gordon finally link up? Nope, then Donker comes and gets into it. Burns just John Smithed it in the stands. Oh dear. Deary me. Almiron's warming up. Almiron's warming up. Murphy gone from hitting the post, not even hitting the... I'm surprised he didn't hit the post. Like, Murphy loves the post. Absolutely loves it. All right, let's stretch them out a little bit. Getting behind. Murphy's there. That's a great run. He's going to get there as well. So where's the runners? Who's in the box? Poor ball headed away by Mings. Haven't beat the first man with every cross today now. That's better though. Isaac in the box. Back to Trippier. 4-1. We haven't got any height. I don't get why we're crossing it when you're going up against Mings and that. Like, nah, and it's another free kick to Villa. Trippier's just laughing now. It's comical at this point, isn't it? Again, a good area there. Douglas Luiz has just bounced that on his own twice. How was that? I'll get the maybe I'll get the starting lineup back on along the bottom again because we haven't made any changes. That is the bench. Tyndall's flagging someone to come over though. We are about to make a change. Almiron. Mickey's coming on. And Wilson maybe. Double whammy change is what we like to see. Is it a double whammy? It is a double whammy. Wilson and Almiron not coming on, people. It's what we like to see. Change the formation. Who's watching? Burn, you are miles off your man on the right hand side. Free cross for Young. Trippier, nearly known goal. Out for a corner. Fuck me. Dan Burn, he's miles off Ashley Young. He's not watching him at all. Got all the time in the world to pick the cross out. Young hits off Trippier's knee backwards. Spins out for a corner past Pope's post. Pope's post. Short corner again by Villa. I don't know how we haven't learned that that's what they're going to do. Edge of the box. Go on, flick this away. In the corner. We're going to make sure we watch the three people that have got waiting for a short one and actually like mark them this time. So they can't take a short corner. They might actually take a long one this time. McGinn's going to put it in. Does. Oh, Pope completely misses it. Jesus Christ, what is Nick Pope doing there? Oh, let's watch this back. Pope comes out. Oh, he gets pushed, to be fair. He gets a shove in the back. That's why it's given as a foul. I need to blow my nose. Got the old, still got the cold lingering. Anyways, substitutions. Murphy off. Almiron on. Gordon off. Is he going to throw a stop this time? He can't because he's been shit. Nope, handshaking, he's away. Right then. Happy with that. Let me change the lineup for you. Shall he go to a 4-4-2 now? Wilson and Isaac up top. Good to see Almiron back. Newcastle's top goal scorer this season with 11 goals. And there's the fresh lineup for you. Gordon off, Almiron on, Wilson on, Murphy off. And here's Isaac. Can he find Wilson? Oh! Almiron, it should have been a goal straight away. Why weren't we doing this from the fucking first minute? Isak and Wilson link up within seconds. Isak on the left, crosses it into Wilson. He's onside. That's the closest we've came to scoring all game. He's been on the pitch about 2 seconds. Wilson can't get to the cross. Just misses him. Lovely ball in by Isak. Just can't get his toe on it. Martinez powers it away. But bear with me, people. I need to go and get rid of this flame and blow my nose. 2 seconds. Apologies, people. That was absolutely lifting. That was about as pleasant as the first half. That, like, the phlegm. Well, this blocked nose for weeks now. Back in it anyways. Newcastle trying to break here from Villa's corner. Isak on the right. He seems to have had a bit of lease life now as well from Wilson coming on. You can see he prefers being up there with a straight partner, having a bit more going forward. Villa players went down and it's a free kick. It was lovely, that phlegm, absolutely delicious. Tell you what, right? Not having a good time with it at the minute. At the dentist yesterday, few fillings, worst experience of my life. Absolutely lifting that, like. Absolutely lifting. The dentist still can't really chew. You know what I mean? I'm having a tough time with it. Not ideal, to be honest with you. Newcastle on the break, that's a foul. He's going to go play on, even though Wilson's been absolutely hacked down. I think we'd rather have the free kick ref. We've got no advantage. Win the corner, Willock. Crosses it in. Can afford Isak. Bruno's there. Isak, have a shot, lad. Isak! Look at how better that is. Isak, edge of the area. Martinez pulls off a brilliant save. It was nearly like Brentford all over again. A fantastic shot by Alexander Isak. Looking at handball, look at that footwork from Isak. He doesn't quite get it into the corner as much as you'd like. Claims for a penalty here. I tell you what was happening last week when it hit Thingy's arm and it was given as a penalty. That hits him there. The Villa hits him up there. We're never going to get a decision like that. Is it getting checked? Probably fucking not. Corner to Newcastle. This is much better for Newcastle, though. The changes that we've need, man. I don't know why we didn't start with this team after Brentford last week, too. That's a brilliant, clever ball by Bruno. Almiron! It's the side netting. It's the side netting. I thought it was in. It's the side netting for Almiron. What a clever pass that was over the top by Bruno. It was fantastic. Look at how good Almiron's been since he's came on as well. We've completely changed the dynamic of the team. He takes it down on his chest and he volleys it into the side netting. It's much better. Much better. Look at how much we've missed Almiron. Look at how better we are. This 4-4-2 has got to continue. It has to. It has to start with Isak and Wilson now. I don't care about having a good option off the bench. If we started these today, I don't think we'd be losing. We would have at least scored. Villa's in, 1-on-1, Watkins. Pope. I was going to say, what a save. It went underneath him. Right in the best spell of the Newcastle game. Newcastle's best spell in the game there by far. Could have, should have probably scored. We're finally starting to get shots on target. Testing Martinez. Almiron hits the side netting. What is Pope doing here? Let's have a look back at it. For fuck's sake. This is why you make the changes earlier. You could see this wasn't working after 10 minutes. The changes should have been made after half an hour. Half time. He's offside. His foot's offside. He's offside. Watkins is offside. He's offside there, surely. Pope's had a fucking nightmare there. Like, it's getting checked for VAR. You can see he's offside. His knee and his foot's offside. That's got to be disallowed. Watkins looks offside. Got to be offside. You can see he's offside. Why is it taking so long? Rule it out. Fabian Shaw's got away with that one. Nick Pope in particular has got away with that one. It's got to be offside. I don't know why it's taking so long. You can literally see Watkins' knee and foot is ahead of Fabian Shaw's. Offside. We've got away with it. We got away with it last week. You got Brentford an offside VAR check. This one is offside as well. Disallowed goal for Ollie Watkins. It's still 1-0 Villa. Good timing that, like, because Newcastle were on the front foot for the first time in this game. For the first time throughout this game, the hour of it, we've looked threatening. We've changed formation. That's a lifeline. It's still 1-0. I need to see the replay on Pope. Because it did not look good from Nick Pope. Like, he went up underneath him. Get rid of Pope, someone's saying there. Right. We're in here. We're back in the game. Yeah, we need to continue what we're doing. I'm just pissed off that we just didn't start Wilson and Isaac, or at least bring them on half time. I feel like we've wasted 10 minutes there. Almiron as well. But Villa are having joy here going forward. There's loads of space for McGinn. He's going to shoot. And we're good. We're lucky that he shot. It went over the bar because he could have played that wide there. You had the full of Villa Park to run into there, like. You have the keys to the park, McGinn. He's trying to bend it. Not a bad effort, like. It's opening up this game now, though. Newcastle going for it. Isaac. Oh, he tried to find Wilson. And it's a good interception by Konza. They're looking for the ball over the top again. Is that not offside? Like, he was offside. How's that allowed to play on? This referee of the day has been so bad. Ball's played over the top. Watkins is offside. Pope puts it out for a throw. It's got to come back to us, but they're not bringing back the offside. Oh, Shaw's slipped. McGinn's in again. Sitting off. We're sitting off. We're just letting them have the ball in the box. No pressure. That's into Watkins. Turns, shoots, scores. Too easy. That defending is fucking pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic, that defending. That defending is so bad. We have completely sat off them there. So many times we've sat off them there. So slow. We talked about Burn first half. Let's have a look back. All the space. Look at McGinn. Shaw slips. Watkins is away. Trippier has nowhere to be seen on his man. McGinn's just got all the time in the world. Look, we're just sitting off. Go on, you touch the ball, you pass the ball. Watkins, you turn and shoot. That is awful. I mean, Pope's got no chance from that range. Look how easy it is for Watkins. Underneath for the legs of Burn. Dan Burn, man. Why is he not getting dropped? Everyone's been saying it for weeks. What's wrong with Matty Target for Eddie Howe? He just doesn't want to play him. Dan Burn has been so slow and off it for weeks now. Good work by Almiron. Trippier, Isaac, right hand side. Doesn't get the ball out of his feet there, Isaac. It's hard now with 2-0 liking it. This is good though. Bruno's in the box. Oh, I can't find anyone. Referee, are we going to get a foul today or what? Almiron and Joelinton have both been fouled and nothing's been given. Oh. No, we got let off with it now. It's like we just didn't learn. The defence just didn't learn. Watkins had literally scored a couple minutes before that. And we got given VAR offside, and then what do? Just sit off again. Let them just easily pass through it. Look at how slow we are defensively there for the second goal. Totally backing off. We may as well not even be there. There's just no point in the defence being there. Terrible that, like. Villa have deserved it. Villa totally deserve to be 2-0 up. 2 substitutions for Newcastle. Bain off. It's only 68 minutes late, but Bain is off. Target's on. Longstaff's on. Willock's off. Way too late. Make those changes after half an hour. Clear as day. Clear as day. Bain was struggling. Everyone's struggling. We're winning, threatening. Those changes have got to come earlier. What's good bringing Target on now? 2-0 down. Game's gone. You know? Change the team phase at the bottom. Target. Who was it that came off for Longstaff? Was it Willock? I think it was Willock. We need to go quickly if it's to change, but it's looking unlikely. It's all Villa. It's still all Villa. Absolute stinkfest, this, like. Villa going forward again. Villa getting prepped to take their 7th corner. Newcastle wouldn't get 2 today. Got a Mackham in the chat. Johnny, we are Sunderland. You are Championship, son. You are Championship. That's what you are. You're in the wrong division. You're in the wrong chat, lad. See you later. Loads of space here for Buendia. Look at that, he headed it. Goal kick Newcastle. Oh. It's looking like it's going to be the first defeat in a while for Eddie Howe's Newcastle. The 5 games wins in a row isn't going to be 6. Still 20 minutes to get a point, you know. We've scored quickly in the next 10. Make the last 10 anxious and interesting. It's been too much of an easy afternoon for the Villa Park. It's a bit of a humbler though for Newcastle, especially how bad we've played. Early kickoffs are awful, absolutely. If we could have just scored at that moment where Isak crossed it to Wilson, just couldn't get on it, then Isak had the shot Martinez saved. I have to say, the sub should have been made earlier. I would have started with 4-4-2. Me, after how well we did at Brentford, I would have started Wilson and Isak. Back fair today, give him Gordon a chance. He was crap. But you can't get it right every week, can you? Can't even pass the ball up the line. Trippier just kicked it out for a throw-in. Oh, let's end it. End it now. Good turn by Julian. I'm on his name near it. Try to find him on the right hand side. He was nowhere near it. And Villa on the break. How we got this very wrong today. Early kickoff ruins the weekend. JK, love this channel. Helps me cope with living in China. Thank you, JK. Never been to China. Guess it's not very good by that statement. 15 minutes to go for Newcastle to try and get a goal. Try and show some fight. Target's making an overlap. Look, we didn't see Burn doing that for fucking 70 minutes. Look at Trippier's got loads of space right hand side. Bruno, pick him out. He has picked him out. Get bodies in the box, lads. Come on, get a goal back. Come on. That's better. Almiron, fire it home. Oh. Again, you've got to do better with those chances, man. Almiron in the box shoots. It's blocked. It's good defending again from Aston Villa, but I think I'm a big critic of Tyrone Mings, but he's been class today. Not that he's had that much to do, like. But there, we finally pick out the pass. The cross is actually good this time. Almiron can't trouble Martinez. South American compatriot. He compatriot from different countries, but you know what I mean? They're both from South America. Anyways, he didn't make a save. Oh, dear. We target off for a bit of energy. Left hand side. He's up on the left. Yes, Target. Checks it back. Didn't look. That was lazy by Target. Didn't look. Cool by Botman. Gives it a long staff. See if we get a goal. Yeah, there's still 50 minutes to play. You know, you can. I see that as Bruno just falls over with the ball. What am I thinking? We can have a bloody get a goal. We're kind of fucking past the bar, man. We're falling over. Yeah, let's hope Spurs don't beat Bournemouth. Hopefully the Cherries can do her a favour. Let's have a look at this block again then. I thought this was going to go in or at least test the keeper. Great pass by Trippier, to be fair. Almiron has the time to take a touch. Gets it out his feet. And it's blocked. Elliot Anderson is coming on for Newcastle. It's brilliant by Julian. This is better. That's an awful cross by Bruno into Martinez's hands. Probably be Bruno that comes off, to be honest. Villa. Or definitely sitting back now. Like, why wouldn't you? 2-0 up, I suppose. I'd love just to get the goal back, do at least make it exciting the last 10 minutes, at least have something to fight for. Get the home fans a bit nervous. You never know what could happen. But Villa are on the attack now. And they're in the box. Throw in. Elliot Anderson is on for Newcastle United, and it is Joe Linton that is coming off. He's that good footwork. Very good footwork. Beats two. Slice down. And finally, we get a free kick. And this is a chance. We put it in the box here. And get it up there. 10 minutes to go. Target's going to swing it in with his left foot. Does suit a left foot at that position. That's a great ball. Free header! And it's wide. Fabian Shaw heads wide. And it's offside anyways. Is Shaw offside there? I mean, he heads it well wide, to be fair. We're still falling for the Villa dives, man. As soon as you get near them, slightest bit of contact. Eight minutes to go. Villa throw. Ashley Young. 37. Is that how old he is now? Fucking hell. He's had an easy day at the office today, Ashley Young. It's going to be 3. It is 3. It's so easy. It's so easy. It is embarrassing. Could call it a mail off. I said it before the ball even got played in the box. Charlie Watkins again. It's just too easy though. You'd never think we were one of the best defences in the league, like, would you, after that day? You really wouldn't. 3-0. Looks a lot worse than 2, doesn't it? 0 chance now. And come back into this. Look at that easy pass for Anderson as well. Just played up the line. He's like the free kick actually wasn't given for a change. Then it goes down McGinn, crosses it. Buendia, Watkins at the back post. Trippier's on his arse. Nowhere near him. Trippier's sitting down. Look at how bad this is. Oh, it's through Pope as well. That's crap by Pope. Pope may as well not even be there. Pope may as well not even be there. I think it takes a touch off Trippier and how does it? Oh, it does. That maybe undenied. Oh, it does take a touch off Trippier eye, so goes underneath Pope. Well. Absolutely destroyed today, Newcastle. Battered. Villa have took off Ramsey. They're bringing on Callum Chambers as a defender. I don't think they need to do that, like. 0 threat. All from our wrongdoing as well there. Anderson gets the ball. Couldn't pass 2 yards to Isaac. Intercepted and then just ball watching. Defenders just ball watching. Eddie Howe needs to give the hair drying treatment. Lazy on UFC. Top goal scorer since the World Cup, Ollie Watkins, 12. Tied with Holland and 12. Kane and Rashford on 11. Linesman's right in front of it, doesn't give it again. And now he gives it offside because the fans were shouting at him behind. They've bottled every decision today, this referee and linesman. As soon as the Villa fans made the noise, they blew the whistle. Oh, what a crap day at the office this was. Haven't even went to 4-4-2 now. Like he's actually playing left wing, isn't he? On the left here again, gives it a target. Wait, that's a free kick. 2 minutes to go. Not seen us play this bad since Brucey. Wow. Yeah. Aye. Definitely right up there. Like. Good position this though for Trippier with one in. It's not going to make any difference. Like be a consolation goal at this point. It looks better than a 3-0 though, doesn't it? Obviously, that's a great ball in. Head. Got to be better. That like. Oh, should have done better there with that header. Was it Shaw? Oh, thankfully there's only 1 minute left. Oh, people are saying we need to rotate. Should have rotated the day. He's out looking for Wilson again, but that's just too far. 4 minutes added on. Wish there wasn't. Wish there wasn't. Watkins is coming off, so he's not going to get his hat trick. Thankfully. Oh, that matters too much at this point. So Emery's done one over how today. 2.5 minutes left. And Aston Villa have just got it in their own corner flag, taking the piss with it. Yes, Young boots it away. Probes on a madness again. Super keeper. 3-0, man. Fucking hell. Could be 4. Yellow card for Duran, who just came on. Makes that game next week huge, doesn't it? Spurs next Sunday. Absolutely massive now. Absolutely massive. Man, the match, Ollie Watkins. Quite easy, isn't it? With the way we've been. Those goals, man. The time he's got to just turn and shoot and pass it at the net. You know. Calamity. It's not like we conceded great goals, you know what I mean? There was a brilliant finish in the bottom corner. They've just been 6-7 yards out. Tapins. Longstaff, that's a great ball over the top of Wilson. You want to get a consolation with 4 seconds remaining? No. Wilson was nearly in on goal. He just stopped the play and passed it backwards. I've had enough of this, right? You can join me for the match reaction. It's full time. We've been beaten 3-0. 5 minutes time, we'll have the live match reaction. So stay tuned. Shout out everyone that's tuned in during this watch along. Make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in 5 minutes for the match reaction.